What did I did. I'll tell you about the fine dining later on. That was one of the best experiences I've ever had. But I'll talk about that later. So, Shoto was at this party, and yes, I'll tell you all about meeting him. But I got back to the hotel, and I was tempted to ask him if I could come. But I sat there and I realized, like, listen, going out and drinking a load while I'm already this tired, I was like, nah, I need to sleep. And so I took a nice long, like some 4-hour nap once I arrived. And later on, I hear just the door gets busted down, and I'm like, huh? I've fallen asleep because in the US, the air conditioning is so good, and Shoto loves this. And I'm kind of the same way. If I'm going to bed, I kind of prefer the room to be cool so I can, like, really wrap myself up nice and warm. So I fell asleep in all of my clothes, and I was, like, bundled up warm. I had, like, this shirt on, and I had, like, this duvet around me, and I woke up, and he was like, dude, what's going on? And I was like, hey. And then we shook hands, and I was like, holy shit, there he is. There's the guy that I've been relentlessly shipped with over the past year. There's the guy that I've seen so much against my will, no matter where I look, so much art of us having sex. And I'm like, wow, there he is. It was crazy getting to meet him because he has been working out. And I was like, I'm gonna be honest, like, the pictures on Twitter kind of don't do justice to just how wide he's become. He's almost, at this point, I kind of feel like he's wider than he is tall. He's shorter than me, but he's very wide, and I was like, damn. And yeah, while he was drunk, I'll admit it, he did pick me up and carry me bridal style around the room. And I was like, oh. I think he was feeling very confident. About how much he'd been working out. And I was like, okay, sure, he's earned it. You know, he's been doing really, really well for himself. He's earned it. So, that was the first day. Pretty much we just met up, and then he just fell into bed and we both fell asleep again. We had separate beds, by the way. But those of you who have a headcanon, if you're writing fan fiction, you can go ahead and talk about that. Oh, what if there was one bed, right? But no, there were 2 beds. We were just there as friends.